So this is my cold water mix. It's a mix that I've been using to great success lately, catching fish in the coldest of conditions. Now, the emphasis that I place on this is high solubility and a mix that's very, very easy to digest. So here it is. First things first, I like to add flaked maize. Now this flaked maize has been prepared the night before, so it's a lovely consistency, just so you can squeeze it in your hands like that. All you need to do is place the dry flaked maize into a bucket, then add water, just enough water so that it can soak it all in. There's a consistency that just squeezes in your hands. So I prepared this one earlier. I'll add that into the bucket like so. Now the great thing about flaked maize is it's very, very soluble, it's easy to digest, and as you can see, is of a yellow colour, so it's very, very visual in that clear water. Now, staying on that soluble theme, I then like to add some live system. So this is the live system. Once again, it's got that visual sort of aspect to it. It's very, very creamy, very, very sweet, and it's very easy to digest in the winter. So I grab a Ridge Monkey crusher, boilie crusher. That's actually got the particle plate inside it, just so I can cram the boilies up even finer. Stick the live system into the boilie crusher like so. So I place the boilies in, turn the handle, creating a real fine boilie crumb. Obviously, if there's nuisance species in the lake, I probably wouldn't use crumb, but the lakes that I've been fishing are pretty carp dominated, so it's fine to use. Now the beauty of crushing up the boilies, you're obviously making them even higher leakage because all the goodness isn't encased inside the boilie. Okay, that was nice and easy. Take the lid off and we have a lovely, lovely fine dust there of boilie crumb. Once the boilie crumb's in the bucket, I like to mix it up with the maize, just using a little bait scoop. Keep things less messy all over your hands. And as you can see, there's a lovely little mixture of flaked maize and boilie crumb there. And it's all about the consistency of this. I haven't been fishing particularly far out, I've been fishing right in the edge, and the consistency of this actually allows you to ball it up and underarm it into the swim. So that's a lovely consistency there. Obviously, as soon as it hits the water, it breaks up and covers the bottom in a lovely, appealing yellow, full of goodness, full of sweet tastes. Carp absolutely love it. Finally, just to give it even more attraction, I like to add some Northern Special liquid. Once again, this is very, very soluble in the cold water. It's got sort of a fruity, citrusy smell to it and a very sweet taste. Don't need to go mad with this. Just add a little bit, little dosing of Northern Special Booster. That's enough. Give it another little mix up. So there you have it, an ultra appealing mix full of different sized baits that clouds the water beautifully as it goes through the layers, and one that's caught me a lot of carp this winter. So this is the presentation that I like to fish over the cold water mix. It's a bit of a variation of the Ronnie rig, except on here I attach a wafter. This is one of the new Northern Special wafters in a yellow colour, which suits perfectly to that nice yellowy mix. So as you can see, it's mounted on a D-rig presentation, and the wafter will literally sit up off the hook like that, nice and balanced, so it shoots back into the carp's mouth a lot quicker. It features a nice stiff section of fluorocarbon which kicks the hook away from your lead presentation, and then the wafter literally just sits up off the hook like that. That's a size 4 curved shank hook, and that has a D-rig kicker on it just to keep things nice and tidy. It's also very, very quick to change your hook as well. Sort of below that sleeve, I've got a rotator swivel that allows you just to change that hook nice and quickly. So a great presentation to fish over the top of that yellowy goodness, and one that has worked really well for me this winter.